We should fight back. We should fight back with everything we have. We are hundreds of thousands. We are millions. We all need to stand as one fucking voice to be able to be heard. We should fight back. We should fight back.
First tonight, cooling time on the illegal ravers.
Yes, kiddies, welcome to the show. URL, episode 307. We have the lovely Lindsay Mumford in this evening, and here she is. I just thought I'd give you an excerpt of the event I played at the weekend. This is the last DJ before me's track, and then we go into some Terror Claim stuff just after that. I will be separating the sets up at some point as well. Yeah, I hope you've had a good week since we last met. Just thought I'd play a little bit of this while we get some people in the building. Welcome to Bad Badger, Midnight Bandit, Yenti Dealans, Mind Manipulation, Simon Clements, Arang, Dean Daughters, Tollington, Ben Clark, and a whole host of other people that will join us. Is what you're missing there. And so yeah, I just played some nasty kick drum stuff at fucking everybody.
Okay.
Literally, it was. I cleared the dance floor at one point.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I love clearing the dance floor. It's like a staple. If you don't clear the dance floor, are you really having a good time?
And I'm going to apologise straight away. If anybody can hear crunching noises, it's meat and biscuit. Right?
Hey, Jorge! Jorge's got a track in the thread, and he played as well. I'll give you a little snippet of his set in 2 seconds. And Berserker's in the building as well. And that was it. Yep. Kick drums, nothing but kick drums. Gets darker. It's just kick drums. No melody.
Room seems very well lit.
Oh, it was day rent.
Ah, right. Okay,
I mean, this was 5:05 in the afternoon.
Oh, right. Okay. Because this is 2 o'clock in the morning music. Isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
People were not ready.
No, that's
People
it.
were not ready.
This is matte black walls, ruined warehouse.
Yeah.
This is, you know what I mean. But you're non-compromised, really, aren't you?
So this is Jorge and Dreads. So these guys kick the event off, and there they are. There you can see both of them.
For one thing, to see this kingdom united under this English crown. All men are born to die. We know it. We carry it with us always.
Right, I finished one cigarette. Time to roll another one.
Literally. I'll join you in 2 seconds.
Look, biscuit crumbs. Where's the dog? When you need it.
Today you are the Kingdom United. You are England. Each and every one of you. England is you. And it is the space between you. Fight not for yourselves. Fight for that space. Fill that space. Make it tissue. Make it mad. Make it impenetrable. Make it yours. Make it England. Make it England. Make it England.
Oh, Jim's in.
Hey Jim, how's it going? So yeah, this guy was going back to back with this guy. Kick us off. Then it was me because some DJ failed to show up. So I mixed for an hour and a half this. Like I say, people were not ready. People were not ready. And then after me was DJ Taz.
More afternoon music.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I seriously question my musical choice at this point. And then to end the day, DJ Wobble Mike. Who again was playing, yeah, he had the most answers to his set. And this guy was putting the event on. 4 of us contributed to the night, but this is the guy who actually put it on. Lovely bloke, absolutely lovely bloke. Apparently this was the first event they'd ever put on. I think you did alright.
Yep.
We were in competition with another night in the same club, and then Dare to Rave was Dare to Rave. Final Destination was on afterwards as well.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of competition that day.
Always difficult.
Always difficult. Please welcome to the show, Lindsay Mumford. She hasn't been in for a month or so. No, I'm going to leave now. The show is totally in Lindsay's hands.
Just don't.
Yeah, I will. The show is totally yours. You can host away and stuff. So
What you don't notice, you see,
Yeah.
is that when occasionally you say, right, Lindsay, show's yours for 5 minutes while I go and make coffee, I sit there like, I don't know what to say.
Rabbit in headlights.
Yeah, that was nice. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, mine gone completely blank.
Welcome to my world, eh? Welcome to my world. I have to keep going for the entire 3 hours, keep talking about music, and it is tiring, people. It is
Yeah,
really,
you're very
really
good. You're very
tiring.
good at it, I have to say. Somehow you managed to find something to say
all the time. Did you miss last week's rant? It went on for 20 minutes.
Oh God!
Right at the end of the show as well.
See, I have to say, when I'm not here and it's on,
Yeah.
I'm in and out. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I
I'll
expect
come in
that,
for a bit,
expect
and
that.
then
Yeah,
I go and do
expect that.
something, and then I
Yeah.
come back and go in.
Yeah.
Because I've only got one source of internet at my house, one source of input, and so I. What's the word? I need multiple computers. I need the URL going.
Yeah.
I need one so I can be sort of going
Yeah.
through YouTube and such like, and then sort of buying something on eBay.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? While
yeah.
that's going in the background, I haven't got that.
Ah.
So I'm in and out.
I know how you feel. I've got 2 monitors, and sometimes that helps when I'm doing
Yeah.
stuff. Anyway, what are we here for tonight? We are here for this shout out here. Boom. The 7th shout out. This is the end of this shout out. So this is part 2. We got a few. Oh my God, 61 comments. I swear to God, right? This happens every week. Every week we get like 40 comments in by Monday, and I'm like, shit, I need to post about it. And then I do post about it, and we get 20 odd more tracks in, and it pushes the show up to about a 3.5 hour show.
Right, well, you've only got to me till half an hour. Half an hour. You've only got me till 10:30 tonight.
Oh, we should easily have it done by then.
Good.
Easily. See, 2 more people have put bloody tracks in.
Yep, see, that's what happens.
Yeah, all right. And Kenneth has put a placeholder in, which he I don't think has updated yet. And I forgot to do track of the night from last week, so there will be 2 of those going up tomorrow. Oh no, Ken's got it in. Brilliant. Okay, so we are starting off tonight with Arang, I believe it was.
The dream is the same as it always was. and sideways and turned around.
A little bit of goth rock from
And sideways, it's all turned around.
Arang.
The electric energy of the device.
Good Bad Badger. I don't know if you saw anything of last week's, but Bad Badger put 7 tracks under different pseudonyms, which is technically allowed, but frowned upon highly. Can someone give me some feedback on the sound, please?
They look at the ground. They don't hear what's going down. All they got is their phone in their hands, with nothing else to do is stare at the stream of bullshit lies and bullshit dreams. Open your eyes, look into the sky.
Got a sort of beatnik poetry type thing to it.
I like this one.
Now, you've all been
EML Signs, great to have you in the building. Fantastic, we have an admin. So, if you're naughty, if you're not nice, if you start trolling in a really unproductive way, EML Signs will kick you the fuck out. And trust me, he will have no qualms about doing it. Just hold you by the scruff of the pants, boot you out.
Yeah.
see what's going on. You cannot see what's going on. You cannot hear.
It needs to crack into something now.
If that's not the lesson, well, it could be fun to hear and see here and there, but it goes nowhere. Imagination is lost. Dreams have lost the desire. Pre-programmed ideas.
It needs punctuation, musical punctuation.
Yes.
So,
Oh
you
God,
know,
I'm so glad you're in today.
because there was this thing there where he changed subjects almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Or
the
changed
music
gist,
carried
but he
on.
just carried on so that
Yeah.
you almost lost the flow of it.
Yeah.
It almost needed to end, and then there needed to be,
I'm surprised.
and then back into the next bit.
Well, I'm surprised he hasn't kicked it off and given us a little bit more drums and a little bit more guitar. Like,
Take a shit. You gotta sit down and look inside.
hello, Jordan.
I don't know. How could you entertain yourself? Well, I like to see, I like to know, but you know, it's the same with everything. The phone.
Now Soundscape.
I mean, dude, if you want to host, carry on.
Spend a lot of money every year to get a new one, and they make a lot of
Will, you're early tonight.
In the end, I don't see the purpose. You're taking away imagination and desire.
I love the message behind this. BK!
Maybe they're just brainwashed,
Scavengers are in the house.
and we'll leave them here. They're brainwashed. They have nowhere to go. We'll just leave them here and go on another planet. And then what will happen? I don't know. Just put away your phone and enjoy the show.
Okay, I like that one, Arang, because you weren't trying to sing. Like Lindsay said, it was some kind of beatnik poetry stuff, and I absolutely adored the message that was coming from that at all. A lot. VK says
And
not married. Not yet, VK. Give it some time. You will be. I can see it. It's on the cards.
And it would be a really good intro to a set.
Yes.
However,
Bit too long. Well, 3 minutes.
it's a little bit too long for an intro to the set,
Yeah.
but also, as I said, it could do with some musical punctuation.
Yeah.
Or rhythmic punctuation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once there's a slight change in gist of the actual poetry itself, it almost needs sort of, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. Some
Something.
fills, some rolls,
Yeah.
a tiny
A
little bit of
pause.
guitar. Yeah, some pulling out of the music as well. Really like what you've got going on here, Arang, and I love. Like, I don't want to give you an 8 because I think that's a bit mean, but there are, like Lindsay said, there are some things that you could do to it that would just make it musically more attractive. So I think I'm going to stick with an 8. If you want to rejiggle the mix a little bit and the structure of it to give it more musical punctuation, I think you're easily up to a 9. But I really, really enjoyed that. In fact, that's possibly one of the nicest things you've sent our way, I think. Alrighty, good fucking start. Wish we'd have played that last week. That went absolutely perfectly with my rant. Did we play this last week? I had to get rid of ad blocker, or they were going to take away my.
No.
Did we play this last week? I don't think we played this last week.
I didn't hear it.
This is Auxum. I remember the name Auxum, but I think that was to do with some other hardware jams event, not Dark Water, I think. I could be wrong.
My world is an ocean, mysterious and grave, in this endless blue.
It's going on your lighter, mine's just died.
Yep. And a second poetry type, speaking song.
Is that the theme of the day then, is it?
Maybe.
Simon Clement says, I'm getting Christ vibes from the sound. Like Jesus is speaking to you through the music? Is that what you're, I don't think that's what you're saying. It really is.
Yeah.
The only way to combat it is put the mic like back here.
Yeah, that's it. But if
Fucking
I do,
adore.
I will just crush it. So.
Thank you very much, DJ Shade. Simon says, nah man, Artist Christ, I don't believe I know who that is.
Hi, Jordan.
I'm drained of my fears again.
FX is a French squid, I believe.
Noise away from the pain. Underwater, I find peace again. Away from the noise, away from the pain. Underwater, I find peace again.
Okay, it's not distorted, it's like right on the line of being distorted.
Not yet, Jordan. We've only had two.
Yeah, two. We can't say it's track of the night yet.
Not yet.
And besides, we haven't even sorted out track of the night from last week, so let's not get way ahead of ourselves. Okay, it was beautiful.
Yeah. No, it was. Somebody said it was dreamy, and I think that's a really good. What was it? DJ Shade says, yeah, dreamy.
Yeah.
And that's a good description of it.
Yeah.
It was dreamy.
Simon says about the distortion, it's like a sandpaper massage. Yes.
Sandpaper massage.
Like, this should be nice, but for some reason my skin is being pulled off my, off my body. I liked it. Not my favourite thing from Auction, but it definitely was dreamy. It had atmosphere. The only thing I would say would be clean it up a little bit.
And not necessarily all the time, as I said.
No.
Having a section with distortion and then having a section without distortion, so that people know that the distortion has deliberately been brought in as an emphasis.
I would like to have seen the distortion come in slightly over the whole track before it got to the end, where it was just more and more distorted. I mean, the thing for it was Dark Water, I believe. Yeah, Dark Water. So yeah, like, and when you sink into water, I mean, I went scuba diving once, and we dived down, and it was all beautiful blue water, and he was like, "Turn around, people." So we all turned around, and literally it was just dark blue out there.
Yeah.
You know? Oh my god, it was fucking scary as fuck. I'll give you an 8.2 on this one, fella.
Thalassophobia.
What's that?
The fear of deep, deep water.
I fucking hate the ocean. Like, Jaws fucked me up. Like, literally.
Oh,
Go on.
they're in.
Go on.
Okay. I saw Jaws when I was quite young.
Yeah,
okay?
me too.
And the other day, my brother pointed out that I have never been in the sea since.
Okay.
Prior to that, I used to go surfing. Then I watched Jaws, okay, and I haven't been in the sea since.
I don't blame you.
It's like, ooh. That's a good point. I haven't. I haven't. Yeah. And it's like, it's obviously the fear is so deep. I hadn't even thought about the fact that I was avoiding the ocean.
Yeah.
But I have.
Yeah. We were in Malta, and they were all jumping into the water, and I kind of psyched myself up for it, jumped in, and I'm like, I need to get out. And they were like, is that all you're going to do in the ocean? I'm like, yeah, I really don't. That, like, honestly.
There's nibbly things down there.
Yeah, right. And when you put your foot down and it's all slimy and you're like, oh, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Fuck, I hate the ocean. I absolutely hate the ocean. Oh.
Yeah. It's not our natural environment.
No, it's really not. Like, we stopped having gills a long time ago, and at that point, I'm like, that's enough of ocean for me.
I see Beats wants me to go for a swim in Western.
You don't know. The colour of the water in Western is brown. Utterly brown. I mean, okay, we don't get sharks in this country, but that doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, we
do. We?
Brown sharks and thresher sharks live in British waters.
Do they kill people?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Thanks, Lynn.
They can.
Okay.
There's been no recorded, but they can. Okay. And great whites have been spotted in the channel now.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, as the waters get warmer, they're coming up further north.
Oh! Nibble. Fuck.
So I'm definitely not going in.
No. We went
tea-coloured. That's about good description.
Yeah, literally. We went to Spain as well, and Izzy was like, I'll take you to this nice little lake that I know, and it's an abandoned quarry that's been filled in with water, so that's deep as fuck, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, deep as fuck. And we're sat on banks, like, quite high up, and you can see fish, and down there they look about this big, so, like, you know when you're getting next to them, you're like, this big, I'm like, I'm not fucking swimming there, so literally I dived in, back there we go. Fucking hate the water. Fucking hate the water. Thanks, Steven Spielberg.
Ruined.
Yeah, ruined.
Anyway, this is nice.
Yeah, it's a bit of techno, right?
Yeah. And it's nice and dark techno as well.
Yeah. Midnight Bandit says we have orcas here.
And they eat great whites.
They do, yeah. Yeah, they're savage hunters. They are absolutely savage hunters. Who needs to drink some water, BK? I'm certainly not drinking any water that comes out of Western Super Mud.
I do like simple but effective brick tracks.
Yeah. Usually he over-processes this. His tracks, and we have to say something about that over-processing. But this time I think he's hit a spot on. Okay, touch circle, that sounds really bad. Okay, off to bring home some school kids. I'll be back in a bit.
Yours, I hope. We had a little breakdown about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get much of one from now on.
No.
So yeah. And that's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to do a round of sharing in a minute. I advise you all to do the same thing. Put us in a group. If you're a member of any group that likes music, stick the show in one of those groups.
If they can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few people have sort of said, "Oh, tell me the URL. What is this?" And I have to sort of say, "I don't really want
a mental bastard who like music.
Do I really want to introduce these people to you? I don't think you'd like it."
Apparently, Simon's mum joined the URL the other week, and we were all like cunts and sandpaper blowjobs.
exactly. Yeah, that's it.
Fuck. I mean, we're not strictly a show for children.
No,
That's
this is
the
it.
way it is.
Or
you know?
sensitive adults.
Yeah, exactly right.
Those with a delicate disposition. Away.
Need not apply. Yeah, it's a rig banger. It's doing what it needs to do. Could do with a bit more variation.
I would like to hear occasionally a high-pitched synth line warbling away in the background.
I agree.
Doesn't have to be there all the time. No, but just a little bit every now and then, just as a counterpoint to the relentless deepness of it.
Yeah, I agree.
But apart from that, no, it's a relentless rig track, and that's great.
I think this is going to score somewhere about an 8.5. It's doing well.
I don't score. You know that.
Midnight Bandit wants bagpipes. Bagpipes shouldn't be put in anything.
No.
No, Lindsay, no.
Right. Imagine a sampled bagpipe, okay? just howling away in the distance, okay, with loads of reverb through a flanger, though it's actually sort of quite a distorted sound. Again, has a really something to make your teeth flow. Do you know what I mean? Something to make you go, yeah. That's it. And you fade it in, and then you fade it out again. Because sometimes in a piece of music, you need something that makes people go, ugh. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Or is that just me?
No. Jim says a couple of samples and one shots plus a few breaks and fills would help. Yeah, absolutely.
Bagpipes.
No, see, VK is in agreement with the same people and saying no bagpipes.
Has to be the right sort of bagpipes, and as I'm saying, distant, distorted, reverb, and flange.
No.
Oh God, yeah, okay then, okay, you don't need to punish us.
Build wealth.
Oh,
By
shush.
earning 5.
Everything is going to have a bloody thingy in there. Right, let's just pop that back a sec. Lindsay, no.
All right, okay, I get your point.
Lindsay, no.
Stop punishing me.
I'm embedded in it.
Sometimes I really regret the things I say.
Oh, where's it gone?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why do I do this to myself? And everybody else for that matter.
Yeah, you just made people listen to bagpipes. Nobody wants to listen to fucking bagpipes ever, ever, ever. However, I get what you were saying. It kind of worked. It kind of did. If you cut it up and did it rhythmically, it may have worked. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm going to give you an 8.5, Ron. Like Lindsay said, you could spice it up a little bit with some sort of high-pitched noises.
The second half is just so
Relentless.
that it almost becomes monotonous.
Yes, absolutely.
So-
Hippopotamus.
A monotonous hippopotamus. Okay.
Yeah. The break came in a little bit too early, and you could have done with some. The problem is, right? You have. Why isn't this showing now? There we go. Right.
Dear, oh dear.
This bit after the break is so fucking long.
Yeah.
So like the tune that you're mixing in has got to be at least this long as a fucking intro to make it interesting. If you know what I mean, to layer it over.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're mixing out around
needs something.
there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think it's worth an 8.5. It was a good rig banger.
Yep.
I like rig bangers.
Yep.
You know, and again, a good DJ would have been able to take, you know, the intro of one track, especially if you're mixing on a DJ controller with sync button, and just keep playing the intro over that, you know, so that it makes it more interesting. I'm not even getting into the sync controller business.
No.
Oh my god, I got Oliver's a twat. I'll show you why.
Oh God.
Whoa! Listen to the clarity in that, DJ Jones. Give us a kick drum, DJ. Listen to the fucking clarity in that.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oliver's a twat.
Yeah, I know. I did see it.
And I wouldn't mind, but he's credited me for playing Final Destination, and I wasn't.
No, that's it.
And he did it on purpose, yeah. Because everybody was bashing me, and I'm like, fuck you, this wasn't, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
You're a twat, Oliver. Where are you going to take it, DJ Jones?
There we go.
The bongos. Fucking I was expecting it to go dirty industrial, and it went funky with the bongos.
Yeah, I don't know. I quite like it. Right, what you've got to visualise, okay? This is the sort of track where the people who are dancing are bouncing,
Okay.
and stomping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Oh yeah.
Rather than it being absolutely serious.
Yeah.
They're going. Do you know what I mean? And the bongos are sort of are woven into that sort of atmosphere. I will never mention bagpipes again. And they're not bongos, they're toms. It's just a roll on the toms.
It works when the bass comes in. Bass tied it all together.
And I've got to be honest, when I used to play drums live in a bit of a punky rock band, I did an awful lot of those sort of tom fills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get shouted at.
Really?
Yeah, because the bass player had real trouble following me. Because I was, just listen to the kick drum. But he couldn't because he was listening to the toms.
I used to listen to the snare.
Well, yeah. It is slow. No, I like playing slow, but that's, I think, as I said, you've got to imagine how people will be dancing to this. It would be a very silly, fun, throwing yourself about type dance, rather than standing there going, do you know what I mean?
Hammering it at large.
Then, stop it.
No bagpipes. Well, I've just done some sharing. If you could do the same, that would be amazing. I have just like the stream as well, so if you could do that as well, that would be doubly amazing. Tell someone about us if you like what we do. Let us grow.
Yeah. We are growing, but very slowly.
Very slowly, very slowly. It is a bit ploddy, DJ Jones.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit fatigued with it, yeah. But I don't know whether I would if I'd have been jumping around like an idiot to it. Maybe I'd be loving it. Let's listen to those toms.
David Jones himself says, now I hear it again, it sounds insane. Crazy fucked up, haha, I give myself a 7. It's worth more than 7, but the but needs to be pulled out sometime. It's very relentless.
That's the second time we've used that word tonight.
It's our polite way of saying repetitive. Thank you very much, DJ Shade.
I agree, it's now and there we go.
Yeah,
I would have liked that to have come in a little bit
a
earlier.
lot early. We're right.
Well, I don't know about a lot, but a little bit.
But we're 5.5 minutes in, and it's only a 6.5 minute long track. The bass tied the whole thing together. The bongos are not really needed.
No, I like them. They're not bongos, they're toms.
Oh,
I like them.
Not really. I don't ever
It's a constant tom that rolls.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it actually gave it a bit of a sort of bouncy feel, a bubbly feel.
Funky.
No, it wasn't funky, it was bubbly.
Okay. See, it's Lindsay's show tonight. I'm just gonna. Polo Seb says bit of tempo on this, but I like it. Yeah. Again, DJ Jones has got 811 releases on the Bandcamp, and I've got 100 of those, and I love playing anything at 175. You push anything up to 175 and it sounds much better. I'm guessing this is around 147.
Slower than that, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
135? Yeah, no, DJ Jones, I like the track. The bass tied it together. The doo-doo was a bit relentless. The bongo, the toms were a bit unnecessary, but it gave it a little bit of groove. And that break that came in and a minute before the end should have come in a lot sooner. But the idea is nice there. I'm going to give you licking an 8. Lindsay, anything?
Everything I said during the track.
Which I literally just re-echoed. So like I say, it's Lindsay's show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Tim Jenkins, the Sour Alien. We got the Sour Alien on. Will says, I can't rate this. I have mixed feelings. Some was good, but some was nah. Yeah, and that's it. All right, to have 811 releases, not all of them are going to be absolutely spot on. But I believe a little rejiggle in that, and you could make it spot on.
I reckon it was 130.
What BPM was it? It was 135, yeah.
Okay.
The Sour Alien.
My check.
Kids will die. I'm saying nothing.
Now I bless you.
Ooh, wobble bass.
Don't make me get it out.
You blink of an eye. The kids will die.
Hello, Pudge.
I have a soft spot for wobble bass.
Yeah, well, you're a drum and bass girl at heart,
Yeah.
aren't you?
And especially DJ Aphrodite, who does an awful
yeah.
lot of wobble bass.
Hubert says, right, troops, yes indeed we are. We have the lovely Lindsay Montford in today, whose show it is. I'm surplus to requirement right now.
Yeah, and without you, I am nothing.
Oh, yeah. That's just not true.
We bounce off each other, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Meow.
My
Oh,
check.
hello, Pudge.
She's a bit lonely.
Yeah.
We are missing a cat at the moment.
Ah,
Yeah. She's enjoying having
a little companion, yes.
and he's been missing for over a week, so...
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Blink of an eye.
I told you Sarah lost hers, didn't I?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Chronic kidney disease.
Oh, God.
Yeah, took her out in about 3 days.
Oh, Jesus.
She was absolutely fine, then looked a bit ill, then got very ill, and then went. It's like, whoa. Bet said there's absolutely nothing we could do. Yeah, Bet said there's nothing we could do. We could prolong the agony for a bit, there's no point. somebody earlier said the drums could come up a
That
bit.
was Dean, and I agree with
Okay,
him.
I would say the drums don't necessarily need to come up a bit. What they need to be is the higher pitches of the drums need to be coming out a bit more, because that would be a counterpoint to the incredible depth of that bass, wobble bass. It's almost like the top end of the drums has been cut off.
Yeah.
You need to have more of a going on.
Jamie
again,
Murphy says hello from France, and DJ Shade says, Lindsay, I have remixed my song that you rated on the last show. That was Come On. We'll play it next URL for
In
you.
that case, I will make sure I listen to next week's, because I won't be here, but I will be. Oh, it might be a problem. Right. I'm staying at my boss's place at the moment because my bathroom's being refitted, and he's got no internet at the moment. He has to have it for a month. XLN are just fucking him around, something awful. It's dreadful. But I'll see. I might just go back to my place and sit there for a few hours with no loo. no running water. Oh, I haven't got anywhere to pour it. Everything's disconnected.
I was going to say they gutted it, yeah?
Yeah, they've gutted it. I mean, literally, they dug the floor out a foot. I just love those bass sounds.
I agree though. There's no top end to it.
Yeah. Top end's been cut right off.
Yeah. Bass is great.
Yeah.
The bass is great.
But that really high end. See, even that is. It feels
Low
like
in
it's
the mix.
Yeah, but that you know that really high end that actually makes your ears twitch.
Yeah.
Because that's what's missing.
You want a snare that goes shh.
Yeah, but even if it's quite distant, you want those high frequencies, really high frequencies, and they don't need to be there all the time. It could be just
Accents.
yeah, tiny little, really sharp, high frequency accents.
We like the track, Tim. The vocals work nicely in it. It just needs a little sharpen, I think. And
Ooh, yeah, that was good. That was good.
I am going to give you an 8.2 on that one, Tim. I think if you sharpen things up a bit, it will sound loads better. And of course, Lindsay likes the wobble bass, so
Yeah, I'm just a sucker for things like that.
I like the bass, biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. Bass knowledge. Crunchy bass, nutty bass. Buttery biscuit bass. Acid bass. Smack around the face. I like the buttery biscuit bass.
Where do you find these
Sweet Mason is amazing.
Biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. But it needs more oomph. That bass. That toasty nutty bass. Biscuit bass. Toasty bass. Rubbery.
You can tell what he does every evening, can't you? He's just strolling through, looking for little things that make him smile.
Bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass, biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery.
Wait for it.
Bass.
Oh dear.
Needs to be a little bit deeper. And then bang, in comes the bass.
All right.
That's wobble bass, I'm not going to argue.
Sweet Mason is fucking amazing. If you don't know who Sweet Mason is, get over to his YouTube channel. He is literally one of the funniest people on the face of the fucking planet, and has some absolutely outrageous remixes of people doing crazy stuff. Like, get on Sweet Mason. He's fucking brilliant. Okay, so yeah, Tim, 8 point something I believe I gave you. A little bit of clarity in you there, fella. Let's rock into some Yenti. Whoa, it was loud as fuck.
Wow.
Buttery bagpipe bass. I can't even say that. No! Yenti's really sorted his shit out. Like, really sorted his shit out. DJ mixes in other tracks says banging. Yeah, like I say, Yenti's sorted his shit out in the past few years. Really, really has come on leaps and bounds. Cool. Loves his hard kicks. Does look like he structured this like a track. Like usually it's just full on. Start this full on, little break, full on till the end.
Yeah.
And it goes on for about 9 minutes. Now we've got a 4-minute 20 track, shocking from Yenti, you know. But it actually sounds like it's tailored to be played by a DJ. Yenti, you actually in the building? Yeah, you are. Oh, it's a collab with Loco Uno. I see.
Another rig track.
It is another rig track. It is another rig track. Midnight Bandit says this song is relentless, but in a beautiful way. Absolutely. I wonder if it's just going to stop dead.
Probably.
So Yenti, who did what on the collab?
God.
Yeah. Let's just stop the fuzz on that towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even a splash. To end it. No, not even a splash. Yeah, Yenti, really good. Like I say, it looks like and sounds like you've structured that like an actual track for a DJ, which is great, which is what we've been trying to get you to do for like a while now. Half God, House Beast, hello Mark and Lindsay, and all in the chat. Welcome to the show, fella. You were just listening to Yenti and Loco Uno, and I think this is a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah.
I think that really worked. There was structure, there was elements, there was separation.
The only thing I would comment on...
Go on.
You see the really deep cut about 2/3 of the way in.
This one here?
Yes.
Too quiet.
No, that was all right. But... Get back in a little bit too quickly. I felt
really?
I felt like it was unnecessary. It was almost like... If you're gonna cut it down, make it a little bit longer and perhaps fade it in, because that kick just came straight back in again. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It felt.
It wasn't a pregnant pause, because a pregnant pause is like and then in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't quite a break because it wasn't long enough.
That's
for
it.
A break.
It didn't. I don't know how to describe it, but it felt wrong somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For me, it was when the music just cut off. Like literally, it went bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Nothing. You're on the dance floor like, where the fuck did the beat go?
I think the
fade in
could have been longer.
Yeah.
Because it almost... Right, I know what it was.
Go on
it
then.
almost sounded like a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit.
Whereas
Shit.
if the fade in had been longer, it would have sounded more deliberate. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think you're doing well, Yenti. I'm going to give you an 808
But
on that one.
that's literally the only thing I would criticise about it.
We're talking like what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, that's
You know?
it. Yeah.
So yeah, Yenti, you're doing really well at the moment, mate. Love the fact that you're collab with other people. Oh, excuse me. Okay, who this? Oh, Berserker. Welcome to the party, fella. He says techno. I'm just gonna move it onto the kick, and then I'm gonna bring it back, and then I'm gonna make a coffee. So, Lindsay,
I mean, I'm on my own.
the show is all yours. Do with it whatever you will. I know she's in good hands.
All I've got to say is be quick, because once the track's over, I'm completely lost.
It's about a minute and a half. Nope. Nope.
Similar sound, but the tempo's down. Now, earlier I was talking about that high-pitched sound that makes your ears twitch. That's one of them. Oh, hello, dog. Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
I hope Lindsay is doing a good job hosting the show right now. Lindsay is in control of the URL. I repeat, Lindsay is in control of the URL.
Electronic sounds. I agree with you. I'd like to hear that sample time stretched into that really slow roll that you can do, just as a variation. It's twisted though. Hell of a breakdown coming. You know what we were saying earlier about high frequencies?
Yeah.
There's a bit at the start that made everybody's ears twitch. It was really intense. That vocal sample's been going on all the way through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bit relentless.
I was saying earlier, I would like to hear it. You know that time stretch broke, where you really sort of drag it out over about 4 bars, rather than it just being a short phrase. Yeah, granular stretch on the sample. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
savage kick drum. Dean Daughters agrees. Any variation on that vocal would be welcome for me, or a pause on the vocal.
And
I think we have paused.
yeah, there's a lot of high frequencies in this.
Dean says we finally have a pause. Woohoo!
The pause on the vocals could have come in earlier, or just some variation.
Synthetics just joined us. I know you got a track later on in the show.
It's alright to bring that sample back now.
What is it saying?
Something for your mind.
Okay. Oh, your mind, your body, and your soul. It's a very old sample.
Very old track.
Very old sample. Yeah, that high pitch is insane. Drill.
I was asking for it, and now I got it.
DJ Jones says 8 for the last part of the track, and that's all I can mark it on, DJ Jones, so I'll agree with you, but we will hand over to Lindsay for a full
was just
breakdown.
the first half of it, that sample just went on for the whole time without any variation. No filtering, nothing, just over and over again.
Yeah, everybody's saying the sample goes on way too long. Variation. Midnight Bandit gives it 707 cats.
The track itself works really well. It's quite minimalistic.
Yeah.
And the samples, it's the right sample for the track. But for the first half of the track, it was utterly relentless. Yeah, that's it.
It looked like the track had a kind of a nice journey going on to it.
Yeah, but that sample never stopped. Or if it did, it was very brief. And yeah,
ease those high ends.
Yeah, I know earlier I said there wasn't enough. That's now a little too much, especially at the start when basically everyone was going yee.
Well, like here?
No, it was earlier than that, I think.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, it's way too loud. Way too loud. It's just riding. I mean, like, it's not peaking or anything. There's no peaks to it. But yeah, it is a bit. So yeah, I can't mark that track, unfortunately, because I didn't listen to it. But I think everyone is saying the same thing. Ease back on the vocal a little bit and tame those frequencies on those hard sounds. Okay, Nazmaz, you're up next. Usually bouncy sort of stuff.
Hate ads.
Yep, we really hate fucking ads. Fuck off. Like, it bugs me because aren't there just ads everywhere? Like everywhere, TV, YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud. All these places have now got fucking ads, and they want you to pay extra money. Oh hell!
Are you starting to rant?
Yeah, I don't usually do this when I'm with a co-host, but like, stop it. You know,
they're not going to.
No, I know.
They're not, but they're never going to go. They're going to get worse.
Yeah, I know. And it bugs the fuck out of me. It's like, and like Yenti said one time, if you interrupt my music with one of your ads, I'm never buying your fucking product.
Yeah, no, I agree. In fact, it doesn't even need to be an interruption. Sometimes an ad is just so relentless that I just think, I'm going to avoid your product.
Like the fuck StreamYard. Are you sick of webinars being blah blah blah? Fuck off!
Yeah,
and it's a 3-minute long ad as well. So if you're nowhere near the computer, you're twitching. You're doing something, and you're like, I fucking anyway.
And breathe.
Yeah. Okay, we usually get bouncy stuff from this dude, so let's see what he's got this time round. He's billed it as techno.
Shuffle going on.
Alien Probe says, buy my acid line. Oh no, it's £14 a month for or £11 a month for the YouTube subscription. That's what over.
Just for a bit of peak.
Right, I should be able to do this in my head. £132 for YouTube. A month? A year? Are you fucking insane? Simon says, joke's on you, if it wasn't for the ads I wouldn't have all these awesome MIDI packs. Not even fucking commenting on that.
It's almost got an 8-bit feel to it.
Yep. joined us. It's a bit cluttered. There's a lot of things, a lot of elements going on.
I see a video game.
Yeah, like Mega Man or Donkey Kong or something, that kind of 8-bit stuff. Yeah, absolutely, DJ Shape. It's a hard track sounding intact but throwing a lot at us. Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit cluttered, but the cluttered works. And I think it's sounding a bit cluttered because he's using non-conventional percussion sounds. Like those aren't, what you usually use, right? Alien Prep says, I want this on vinyl. Get yourself a DJ controller, and you will never need to have to worry about vinyl again.
Right, coffee time.
We can certainly make that happen. Should be nice and warm this time around as well.
I don't mind. I drink chilled coffee all the time, so cold coffee's fine.
I don't mind cold coffee if it's made cold, but if it's cooled down, then
that's enough.
Yep.
Lovely.
Then I don't. It grates on my. Alien Probe says no. Honestly, I don't understand what people's problem is with using the sync button. I don't understand what the problem is with it. I'd like to go back to cranking my car, please. In fact, fuck it. Should we go back to just a horse-drawn cart? Why not? What else? We never used to have fridges in our houses. We used to just keep everything out in a cold box. Should we go back to doing that? Should we ditch boilers altogether and just go back to that one Arga?
Welcome to my world. Throw another chair leg on the fire, mother.
Literally. What can we burn today, Lister? Got the soldiers. Alien Probe wants square wheels on my car. Flintstone style, right?
This is
weird.
It's doing something to me. It's making me. I'm quite liking it, but it's.
Yeah, it's not conventional.
It's not conventional, and it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, I think this guy was like, I'm writing an album that's like based around 8-bit or something along those lines. He's aiming for an album. So I understand why he's done it. And I kind of admire him for not using conventional sounds.
Again, it's another one that will cause people to dance in a particular way.
Yeah.
They won't take it seriously. They'll jump around, they'll have a great time, there'll be lots of smiling.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I want to listen to a whole evening of it.
No. I agree with that one.
You know what I mean? If it was in the middle of a more conventional techno set, then it would lift the mood a little bit, and people would enjoy it. But if it was on for hours and hours and hours, I think they would get bored with it.
Techno the Android says, how are you, my friends? We're all good. I have a slight cold. Playing at the weekend fucking killed me.
I'm good at the moment. I'm not sure I will be tomorrow because I've got 2 pianos to move.
Ouch. Bad Batcher says, let's ditch mobile phones and go back to shouting at each other. Yeah, I agree.
What we do on mobile phones?
Yeah. Or on Facebook. We've got a lot of tracks tonight that are just ending. Is that because I hate fucking fade outs? I
think so. You've made that point a lot.
A lot. Okay, go.
That was a really fun, bouncy, doesn't take itself too seriously acid track.
Yeah.
It would go great in the middle of an acid techno set. It would lift the mood.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to listen to that all night.
No, it's jarring.
Yeah.
It's a little jarring. But I understand that this guy is trying to create an album with this kind of stuff. So I did like the acid line when it came in. I only heard it towards the end, though. It wasn't prominent throughout the rest of the track. And like I say, you got to give him kudos for using noises and samples and stuff that we don't usually hear.
No, it did sound a lot like lots of pots and
Some
pans
pans,
hitting it with wooden spoons,
Yeah.
which is great. Do you know what I
It
mean?
doesn't take it so seriously.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, fun. Fnatic 12,000 has just joined the show. That means we have 2 admins in the chat tonight. So if you are a pain in the ass, Eric or Stefan will be kicking you out. Stefan says, "Bonsoir, URL. Hope everyone is good here. We're not doing too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. This one. The reason it's not going to score higher with me is because it's very unconventional, which means it's hard to pigeonhole for me.
Yeah, I would have rated it higher simply because of for the same reason.
Okay.
If you know what I mean, the fact that it wasn't conventional.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do need a different track in the mix.
Yes.
If you'd had a pretty serious hardcore acid techno set and that was in the middle of it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It would change the mood, it would lift the mood.
Okay, who's this? Oh, Protension. Oh, fantastic. This is a work in progress. This guy always shies away from putting in because he doesn't think he's going to be good enough.
Huh.
I know, right? I do hope that kick's going to get filtered in. Yeah.
Whoa.
I love this guy, honestly. He writes some fucking awesome music.
Big track.
Thought out rig track, not just relentless. This is main room rig.
Yeah. Simon, who heck now?
How do you get those noises, motherfucker?
And he was saying that he doesn't think he's good enough.
Yeah.
Mate.
I had to push him to play Clownfest last time. I know, right?
Right. Last year, Landed Festival.
Yes.
Okay.
Jim played.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But there was a guy that came on quite a bit earlier, all right? And he was really nervous about people. It was fucking brilliant, and it was a lot. There was a lot of this dark, just really good. It almost makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck type stuff. Loved it. Yeah, I like this sort of stuff.
Yeah. This stuff's got a lot of character.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how business techno should be. Wow. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah. Talk about change the mood.
Literally. Take a bit of a dive in sound.
Whoa.
It's a little messy.
Right. Okay.
Go on.
Criticism.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the 3rd track he's played.
Yeah. It's like he's doing a mini mix.
And now we're back to the first one again.
Yeah.
Which, no, that's fine. That's fine. I take back the criticism because you brought it back to the first track. If you changed it again, then yeah. But no, this is great.
And quite quickly as well. So we had like a little break and then it came back.
And then it came back.
Oh. The acid line is beautiful.
Track of the night for me.
It's a contender. Produced really, really well. I've got nothing to say about the production on it at all. And that is just gorgeous. Let me just... I'm wondering if there's some timing issues or something here.
No, I don't know. I like it. No, I like that. I like it. It's an interval. The fact that he went back to that really powerful bass. No criticism at all.
Really clever work though. It sounds a little cluttered in there for me, just a tiny touch. But right back at it. Right back at it. Right, let's get back to where we were.
No, this is...
Yeah. DJ J says the same thing. I say timing issues too. Acid Line and Breakbeat didn't sit 100%.
Okay.
No, but it was about like 94, you know?
I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, the composition is amazing. The journey is really fucking good.
Right, you know earlier we were saying about the tracks going on a bit. I would say the opposite for this one.
Yeah, it's not long enough.
It's each section isn't long enough. It's like when you play live, it just keeps changing.
Yeah, every 2 minutes.
Yeah, this is it. I would like each section could be twice as long, and to allow me to get into it before it changes again.
No. Oh my God, no.
Now there you go. You see?
No. I was expecting big back in.
I wanted more.
Yeah. Well, it says work in progress.
Okay. So there's the criticism. It's absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant.
I love it.
Yeah.
But
Contender for track of the night.
If it was a breakdown, it was a bit long, and if it was a what's the word? A different section, it was too short.
Yeah.
It was just the wrong length, and that's all. Yeah. What happened? We didn't get enough.
Yep.
We were hungry for more.
Yeah. You could have gone on for another couple of minutes there, and we would have loved it.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. We wanted more.
Yeah,
That was
especially more of that really heavy, deep bass that just rolled over.
Yeah.
And the acid line in there as well.
Just superb.
Yeah, this is it.
Like just superb. It was. Oh my God.
More, please.
Yeah, more please.
More,
Contender
please.
for track of the night. I don't, you know. And to say that this is a work in progress, like imagine what it's going to sound like when he's absolutely 100% finished with it.
If the work in progress is he's going to make it twice as long. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the first time we've ever said let's have a 9-minute track.
Yeah. How long was it?
4.5 minutes.
Wasn't long enough.
Didn't feel like 4.5 minutes.
No, it felt like about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, Yellow up next. Yellow, are you in the place? Was this done on your MPC 1 or not? Yeah, the only issue I had with that one is the breakbeat and something just didn't quite sit perfectly.
I couldn't hear that, to be honest, but then again, I'm not
slight,
sure.
so slight. Will Joseph says, keep each section for a longer time, make it more hypnotic. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Still a massive contender for track in the night.
Unless it's a breakdown, and in that case, make it shorter and then bring back that rolling bass.
Yellow, are you in? Yes, you are. Is this made on your MPC or where or how or?
Yeah, this is very much more upbeat, isn't it?
Oh, right on the screen, made in Ableton. Oh yeah, so it is. Sorry, Dean.
It's got an afternoon feel to it.
Yeah, summery vibe.
Yeah.
I twisted Yellow's arm into getting an MPC1 and he didn't regret it. So I'm kind of glad that I twisted his arm into getting one.
Getting back in together.
Yeah, we're only an hour in.
It's torture.
It really, really, really is.
Definitely got a summer afternoon feel to it.
Yenti says decent house track.
Yeah. It feels like a different track now.
It's evolving, evolution.
Is there a bit of discordance going on?
I was just thinking whether some of the elements need lifting or... thrown a lot of notes in there. DJ James says the same thing.
No,
Some off-key feels here.
There's a definite discordant feel going on.
Don't be too long, half god, half beast.
First half of the track, lovely in summary, then it's got a little bit strange towards the end. Whether that's deliberate or not, I don't know, but it just feels a little bit, yeah, off-key.
Arang says too many layers.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I did say he's thrown a lot of notes in that. Still a solid summary 8.
Yeah. Especially for the first half. There's a lot of different melodies going on. Or little riffs. Yeah, it doesn't seem to resolve melodically.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It's, yeah.
Ah, Midnight Bandit said it. I thought you said it.
No, I said it because I read it.
Yeah. I think you've thrown a lot at that one, Dave. And you could have stripped it out a little bit. Like I say, a lot of notes going on in there, and a few people were saying a little bit discordant. I still think it's a nice solid summary 8. It gave us all summary vibes, so you know, yeah, just pull a few elements out from time to time. I think on that one, still a great track though. Okay, next up. Ooh, Simon. This is like your second track into the URL in nearly 7 years. Honestly. Didn't expect that trancey element to start with. Is this actually Simon? Was Brick from 13 years ago? Says that's a lot of errors. Are we talking about the last track, fella? Too much wobble on the track. Oh yeah, 100,000 errors. STEM remix by Script Kiddie. Too much wobble on that? He's pulled it back.
Listen to what's coming out of that speaker.
Barely hear that one.
And it's also got yeah, and there's lots of wobble going on. It strikes me that if you clean this track up, it would work quite well.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you say, there's a lot of errors in it. Everything's bubbling.
Yeah, everything.
And the bubbles seem to be all out of phase.
Arang says I'd like to shower. Oh, I'd like it slower. Jesus Christ, I need to put my glasses off.
Yeah, and it's really difficult to give a feedback on a track from 13 years ago.
Yeah. I now have images of Arang in the shower.
Why do you do this to yourself?
And he's just dropped the soap and winked at me.
Yeah.
Go on.
As a noob to making music,
okay,
even I can list quite a few things that are wrong.
Tell it like it is.
But it's from 13 years ago,
yeah,
so I can't really say anything.
Like, and I don't know how long.
Look at the title. Do you know what I mean? It's like this has been. This is warts and all.
I don't know how long Simon had been making music before he made this one,
Yeah.
but you can see there's competence in it. You know, you know where you're going with it, you have an idea, and it really works. I will say, they feel really fuzzy. But the overall sound of the track is there. There's a little bit too much wobble going on.
All my roach already. No, I haven't. There it is. God, I smoke far too much.
It is a very busy track for a track that people are calling chilled as well.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
It's busy, but it is chill at the same
The
time.
melody is quite chilled.
Yeah.
But the bubbliness makes it quite jittery.
Yeah.
But yeah.
DJ Shade says, feels like cruising journey on the moon, going at like Mach 1 speed and just cruising. Yeah.
Cruising very quickly.
Oh my god. Challenge. Use a second sample from each track on the URL show to make one track. Fucking hell, I don't know how bad that would sound. But I mean, interesting idea, fella.
Ooh.
This is not for the dance floor. This is for social media streams to accompany videos. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a montage. I can feel a montage attached to this. Welcome to the show, by the way, Gorgeous Roy. I will get my article for the Clown Army magazine over to you ASAP. I know you said I've still got time, but yeah, this just needs like a slight clean up in the mix and easing back on the bubbles, and you've got a really good track there. At the moment, like, I don't want to be really mean, but I'm going to give it licking an 8. If it was cleaned up, it'd be over an 8 comfortably.
I think you've given an 8 to everything tonight.
Oh, should I stop? Damn it.
I've just taken the piss.
Well, the thing is, right now, like I've noticed this as well on the URL. I don't want to give people 5s. 5 is mean, right?
Oh, 5 is terribly mean.
4, oh my god, So I mark between like licking a 7 and 10. And like, if you're licking a 7, that means your track needs work.
Yeah.
If you're an 8, you're doing all right. If you're an 8 point something, then you're doing very well.
Yeah.
If you're a 9, you're in contention for a track of the night.
Yeah.
If you're a 10, you are a track of the night.
Yeah.
So that's you know.
So basically, what you're saying is you've actually managed to compress an entire 1 to 10 scale into the last 3.
Three digits. The thing is, right, I used to give people lower scores, and I find that people were like, oh, was it really that bad, and did you hate it? And it's like, no, you're missing the point. It was a good track, it just didn't appeal to me to give it a higher score.
There were things in it that could be better.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people were like, oh, you gave me a shit score. It's like, well, I didn't give you a shit score. It didn't appeal, you know? So like, I've kind of revised how I do things to please a wider audience.
I would like to see all the stems from that track.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually just cut some of them out.
Yes.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
Literally just take them down to nothing and see what happens.
Simon, have you still got those stems? All right, a little bit more from Swede Mason.
It goes whoop. It goes whoop. It goes. It goes whoop. It goes. It goes whoop. It goes. It goes whoop.
Bill Wyman's metal detector.
It goes whoop. It goes. And you just turn it up till you get a little tone. So when you get a signal, it goes whoop. And if it's iron, it goes.
I love meme songs.
I can tell.
Then you don't dig.
Swede Mason is a fucking genius. If you don't know who Swede Mason is, get on over to his channel. That track was released 15 years ago. 15 years ago. Fuck me. It goes weep. It goes ah. It goes whoop. It goes ah. Brilliant. I will pepper the show with more tracks from Sweet Mason because I think he's a fucking genius. Okay, Synthetic, you're up next. Where are we? We're over here. Did Simon reply? No, he didn't. Simon, you still out there? Yes, you are. Have you still got the stems for that? If you have, is this underground music? It's so underground we had to dig for it. And it went whoop. It goes ah. Looking now, excellent.
Splishy splashy.
Synthetic has a real talent for bringing organic noises to the forum, like massively.
Fair enough.
As Attack 3 says hello peeps. Hello As Attack. Not seen your name before. Welcome to the show. Crikey. Oh, is this the deep water again? Yeah, water challenge.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Wetter than an otter's pocket, absolutely. Oh, it's Zach! Zach Beard! Jesus, fella, welcome to the show. We haven't seen you for fucking ages. Yeah, long time, folks, long time indeed. Welcome back to the fold. I hope you're doing okay. It's a very Caribbean feel to it, this one.
It's a very drippy track. Every sound is drippy.
Oh, it's water, isn't it?
But I mean, it's like, yeah, it's water taken to quite an extreme level.
Tell me somebody within this challenge put the Jaws theme tune in there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Up. Oh, excellent. Zach says, not dead yet. Looking to get involved again. Been doing a lot of guitar work lately. Excellent. We always want a little bit more of the alternative stuff at the URL.
I do like guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly chug guitar.
Okay, so Jeremy Clarkson, put the lotion in the basket, we'll get in the back of the van next. Yeah, yes! Let's go with Jeremy Clarkson for the next one from Sweet Mason. I'm probably going to get hammered for copyright issues on this. I'm surprised you didn't put a sample from Sebastian. Under the Sea!
But it's not really under the sea, is it?
No, it's on the surface being drifted.
Yeah.
Like in a cave or something, and the water's hitting the floor. Ethan Watford has just joined us. How's it going, my friend?
I'm going to have to go to the loose.
Literally, right? Synthetic says, I hate The Little Mermaid, but it would have been funny! All tracks relentless tonight.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say this one is relentless. Unless you're having water torture done to you. Synthetic, do you want for doing a studio tour again? Because you've got so much more in your arsenal. And like, have you seen his studio tour at all? It's wall to fucking wall synths, right? And I imagine that this table is the only clear space in that entire fucking studio.
I like that.
Excellent, Synthetic says you will. Brilliant. like this expression thing that's going on, because it's obviously in conjunction with pushing the pads. Oh, okay. Actually, 5 minutes. I didn't mind the 5 minutes.
That was 5 minutes.
That was 5 minutes.
Right.
Didn't feel
Okay.
like 5 minutes.
No,
at
it didn't
all.
feel like 5 minutes. That's always a good sign.
Go on then.
It's very wet. What do you want me to say about it?
Yeah, I know,
You know
right?
what I mean? It was a track that was themed around water.
Yeah.
And it couldn't be wetter if you tried.
Agreed. So, what should we give him? Wet.
What a surprise.
Yeah, again, I don't know how to mark this one synthetic, simply because where would I listen to it? You know, like, I would have to be at a festival walking past the chill tent to be even hear it, I think.
To my mind, it's an album track. It's something that you put on with headphones, and there would be, maybe it was an elemental album with different elements in it. Do you know what I mean? This was the water one. Definitely said water.
So yeah, great use of samples in this one, synthetic. I don't think it's fair for me to put a score on it.
No, I don't think it is.
It's an art piece, you know.
Yeah,
it's a piece of.
It was done to make the sense of wetness, and it really succeeded
in being wet. It needed a nappy. It was that wet. Okay, next up. Oh, Graham Anderson.
We're now vigorously toweling ourselves off.
Have you ever felt a love quite like mine?
Synthetic says I was pretty inspired by Jean-Michel Jarre's
Cousteau track.
Okay. Yeah. You still should have put Sebastian in there somewhere.
So many roads that lead nowhere, and they all say
Under the sea.
But I've always believed life is what you make of it. So let's start one together.
Oh, okay. DJ Shade, Trip Free Room, R.I.P. my dear friend.
I've been looking for. Won't you come and be my lover? You are the one I've been looking for. I know for sure
Yes, it was Bad Badger. Well done.
You are the one I've been looking for. Won't you come and be my lover? You are the one I've been looking for. I know for sure there is no other.
I think there's something wrong with the bass and the vocals. It sounds like one of those notes is just not supposed to be there.
Looking for. I know for sure there is no other. You are the one I've been looking for. Won't you come and be my lover? You are the one I've been looking for. I know for sure there
The
is
synth line
no
and the vocal was
other.
just quite natural. They are. But that could be deliberate. I know it's been deliberate before.
I'm not
In fact.
sure. Oh yeah, we should get you out of here by half 10.
Dreading the thought of pianos.
Are they baby, grand, or upright?
Upright, but they're still a nightmare.
Okay. This track that I made 16 years ago with a friend passed away 3 years later on my birthday. Oh, God. I thought I should publish it for it. Yeah,
Fair play.
it needs a bit of a polishing. The vocals sound like they're in a different key. You just need to change the key on the vocals, and I think you're there. Yeah, the idea's in place, but like I say, the vocals fight with the bass line a little bit.
I like this bit.
Yeah.
When the vocals come in, as you say, they sound like they're in a different key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder would have been today if we could have collaborated on more than one song.
Yeah.
I echo that sentiment.
Life's too short, people. Life is way too short. We'll give up smoking as well.
Not going to happen though, is it?
Sticks, I believe you're like next up or coming next up or somewhere near next up.
I wish there was something else. My fingers on the page.
Yeah, tell me about it. When the spinners don't do it.
Yeah. When I'm working, I don't smoke.
Yep.
And when I say working, I mean anything, you know what I mean? I'm working.
Except when I'm writing music.
You smoke.
Oh, just, yeah, it's ridiculous. I do the apples all the time, mate. DJ Shay, do you have the stems to this? Because if you have the stems to this can be corrected. Like, the passing of a friend is hard as fuck to deal with and the best of them. So if you can honour them by making a banger of a track, then I think it's worth doing. If you have the stems for this one, I just think the vocals need a slight keying in. The bass line, well, when there's no vocals going on, the bass line works. But when the vocals come in, there's...
What's that gadget that you auto-tune?
Yeah.
Could you use auto-tune on those vocals?
Yeah, absolutely.
Change the key?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't even think it's a case of auto-tune. I just think you need to like pitch them down, because in Ableton you've got the pitch. Just knock them down a little bit.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
But
yeah.
auto-tune would work as well. You just slap it through auto-tune, tell auto-tune that the track is in, let's say, A minor, and then it'll just do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's no stems.
Oh, the 16-year-old CD. That's a real pity.
Managed. I wonder if there's anything that can be done for that. If anybody knows, actually, talk to John Coffey. He's got a separation program.
Yep.
And he's like, literally, I can separate it all of the tracks out. Like, literally, music making is getting insane.
That would be cool, actually, to be able to take a track that you've got, that all you've got is on CD.
Yeah, and then
split it up.
Yeah.
And then remanipulate
the whole thing back together.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I will talk to.
And your mate that you lost, I think, would love that.
Yeah, exactly. Right, reworking the whole thing, like, you know. And it's just the vocal that sounds a little bit off key with everything else. Who's off? I got to duck out, folks. Early start tomorrow. See you next Tuesday. No worries, Ben. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Okay. Oh, it's Midnight Bandit, then Stickness.
You are not an egg. You should not be put in a box. But when it comes to retirement advice, that's how some people get treated. Put in a one-size-fits-all box. Not at Fisher Investments UK. We work with you to create a personalised retirement plan. Fisher Investments UK. Retirement advice that's as individual.
Good God.
Jeez.
Oh, loud.
Is there something... The shuffle on the snare is causing it to sound...
It sounds like it's falling over each other.
Yeah.
I'm glad it kind of sorted itself out.
Hang on. There's a twitch on the snare. It's like it's 2 or 3 beats. See?
Yeah.
There's a glitch going on.
Yeah.
It's that glitch deliberate?
I was going to say, knowing Midnight Bandit, I think that glitch is absolutely. It has a shuffle, yeah, quite a pitched up shuffle as well by the sound of it. More coffee?
Go on then.
All yours.
Thank you.
MC Fanoon, how's it going? It's supposed to be messy lo-fi hip-hop. Hit the nail right on the head.
Modulated timing offsets. That sounds like something that Data would say in Star Trek.
And I have been watching a lot of Star Trek recently.
Yeah.
You know when you run out of shit to watch and it's like, oh, what should I go back to then? Fucking Next Generation.
Oh, you can't go wrong really with Star Trek.
No.
Although I do prefer the original series.
I see each of them have their own appeal. I don't like Discovery too much. Strange New Worlds I can't really get into either. It's like they took all the ham out of it and just made it a slick show, and it's like that's not really what we wanted. We wanted more ham.
Yep. Which is why I love the original series.
Dean wants to know, why is it categorized as dance EDM then? Because it's a wider market.
Ah, good point. Yeah.
I don't at the moment, but I may take one off of you a little later.
Otherwise I'm just going to work my way through.
You carry on. Make it so, number one. The swing is a bit much for me. I mean, you've hit lo-fi hip-hop right on the head. Trip-hop is what it is. Dean says, but anyone looking for dancing EDM would be feeling trolled with this track. Is that a bad thing, Dean? Is that a bad thing?
You never know, you might catch some new people think, oh, this is what I've been looking for.
Exactly, right? It's got some really nice elements to it. The swing is just a little much for me. Yay, Tony Duncan! Midnight Bandit says, I'm terrible at figuring out what genre music is. I mean, to be fair, dance and EDM just is such a broad umbrella that it works, right? Electronic dance music, it's what it is, you know? But like, it's what's it like? It's just like generalizing. Half God Half Beast says Picard was okay, and then Bad Badger says, are you kidding? Season 2 of Picard was literally the single worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like it had been written by terrible AI. Do you know the one thing I can't get behind in Picard is how old the motherfucker is. He sounds like a doddery old fuck. He is, yeah, he is. I mean, he was a doddery old fuck when he was in Star Trek.
Yeah.
And that was like, God, I was fucking 7 when that came out, I think.
I was 7 when the original series came out.
I was born when the... No, I wasn't. It was a few years after. I didn't mind Season 2, Badger. It kind of tied together the Borg. You got to see 7 again. It was alright. I'd watch it again.
Okay, I was 3 when the original series came out.
Wow. I was minus 10. Bad Badger, I don't believe it was the worst, honest to God, the worst thing I've ever seen. It was anxiety driven.
Yes.
The track.
Yeah,
it was very anxiety driven.
And as you say, that the glitch on the snare was almost too much at times.
Yeah.
Because it did vary.
Yeah.
And I think it varied in a pattern. So the glitch, the actual length of the Twitch glitch, changed over about 3 or 4 beats. And when it was at its longest, it was really quite jarring.
Yeah.
Which, to be perfectly honest, is possibly what it was intended to do.
Midnight Bandit himself says, I'm really happy with this track.
There we go.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know, if you're happy with that track, there are people out there that you are appealing to.
Yep.
You know, see, you've got, like, you know, there's a couple of comments there which are, you know, this is really good.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not trying to
Don't
appeal
listen to us.
Yeah, exactly. You're not trying to appeal to us. You're trying to appeal to your audience. If we can nudge you in a direction that maybe makes it, you know, slightly more accessible for other people, then that's great. But if you are ultimately happy with this track, then it doesn't matter what we say.
And if you don't want it to appeal to more people, that's even better. If you want it to appeal to a particular genre of person who actually likes that glitch, fine.
Midnight Bandit says, I'm appealing to myself. And that
even better.
Yeah, integrity. Midnight Bandit says, I'm just happy that you gave it a try. Well, then,
of course, no. We gave it more than a try.
Yeah, no. I liked some of the elements in there were really, really good. If you just tamed the swing a little bit more,
it would have appealed more to us.
Yeah, exactly, right? But that's not what you wanted to do.
That's not what you wanted to do.
That's not what you wanted to do.
So we're going to shut up?
Yeah, and move on.
I'm rolling another bloody cigarette.
I still haven't finished my last one, Lynn. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Sticks.
But look, see, the thing is, it's not...
Want to listen to your music in
just
peace?
doing it automatically.
Sign up for SoundCloud Go so you can listen ad-free and offline. With SoundCloud, you have access to more music than any other streaming platform.
Stand up with a whole line.
And subscription also directly benefits.
See, now SoundCloud are saying you should sign up for their non-adverted, you know, and it's like, come on, we already pay 40 odd quid a year for fucking SoundCloud anyway. Like, just stop it. Just literally, just stop it, all right? Okay, Gen, Human Traffic, D&B. Stick this with some D&B. Sticks, is this your third drum and bass track, or is this a rework of something?
I get dead from taking ecstasy this week.
Yeah. Yenti says, I haven't smoked weed in 3 days. I smoke cigarettes like a fucking chimney. Know the feeling, mate. In fact, I bumped into somebody at the gig at the weekend who knew me 20 odd years ago, and I didn't smoke. I was anti-smoking. He was like, you just smoked a cigarette? I'm like, yeah. He was like, that looked weird. I'm like, mate, how do you think I feel?
I just don't understand it.
Oi, point two! Gorgeous Voice said you should have a little drum kit to play alongside the advert.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, we're just some happy fucking sitcom, isn't we? Perfect life, perfect family, perfect fucking dining table. Please, I swear, sometimes we're living on different planets because there is no fucking way of communicating with you all. Who the fuck are you people?
DJ James says, without having seen Picard Season 2, I think it has the entire Star Trek history series films to live up to. But it's not produced by the same people, I don't think. Produced by Amazon Prime and not like an official Star Trek release outlet.
Drum and bass and Human Traffic, what can I say?
You still got that 4/4 influence there, though.
Yeah, it has.
Bad Badger says, DJ Jones, granted, but it would have been terrible either way. So, Gazum's just joined the party, point two. Let's have your opinion on this drum and bass track, please, Gaz. I tried Altered Carbon and The Expanse, can't do it.
No. To be perfectly honest, I don't really watch anything anymore. My telly hasn't been on for months.
The Fallout series was good. You should check that out, it's pretty good.
It's fiction.
Yeah.
Life's bad enough without making any more of it, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
It is D&B, but it's splits D&B.
Yeah.
But then it goes into a more of a 4/4. But it's a 4/4 with a D&B going on as well, which is quite weird. You know the way that drum and bass, that offset really gets you going, because this has got that boom, boom, boom.
4/4.
It loses some of that, that real bang that drum and bass has got.
Yeah.
Now, again, I'm saying that as a comment rather than a criticism. Yeah.
Needs more of that to bring it into a drum and bass.
Yeah.
It's more skips.
It's 4/4 with a drum and bass edge.
Still got that bass going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simon says dubstep. I don't know about that. Stick that set.
D and B step.
Oh, D and B step. Okay.
Insanely sane. You see, I love the misstep of drum and bass.
Yeah.
It really gets me bouncing.
Yeah.
And the more emphasised that is, the more it lifts me. And this has got it toned right down.
Yeah.
Now,
as Will said, this track is insanely sane.
Yes. And again, that could be completely deliberate.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think what the thing is Styx is... I could be wrong here, Styx, so I'm just going to speak my mind as it goes now. Styx has made techno for a long, long, long time, and now he's trying to cross over into drum and bass. And he's doing it okay, but you've still got your 1 foot
in the 4/4.
In the 4/4. Badger, I went through all the Sharknado films. They are fucking awful. I love them. awful films. Point 2 says it's all right. Chuck a couple of ghost snares in there, and it's there. Nice production. The flow of it is nice. Yes.
The flow is great. It rolls along. But it hasn't got the misstep of drum and bass.
For me, it sounds like a techno producer trying to produce drum and bass.
Yeah.
Point 2, I was about to say the same thing. Slab an A-bed in there.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like A-beds.
No, none of them.
Right. A bit messy. I like that really basic misstep of drum and bass, and the more clear it is, the better. This gets me bouncing. But again, personal taste, isn't it? It needs to flatline.
Dean says the kick is flabbing every now and then. Not into that kick flab, sorry. No, that's okay.
And Jason says it needs to flatline occasionally. Yeah, there's no let up to it. Rolls along nicely, but drum and bass is not meant to roll along nicely.
No.
You know what I mean? It's meant to be that total misstep, and then with intense breakdowns and really vicious when you bring the bass back in again. Now that's drum and bass to me, whereas this rolls along nicely.
Yeah, this feels like breaks. Right, Styx. Throw out everything you know about making music and start with a break, an amen break or some sort of break, and use that as the bass for the track. Because the drums...
That softens it.
Yeah, that softens it.
That softens it.
Yeah.
My manipulation thinks I'm going to love this track.
We always love your tracks, fella. They are literally that
good.
good.
Intense drum and bass. I would say even more basic than that. I would go back to the absolute simplicity of the drum and bass beat.
Yeah.
And then build a track around it without filling in the gaps. Because the moment you fill in the gaps of that misstep, you lose the staccato.
Yeah.
Misstep is the only way I can say.
Ken, I'm bumping you up, mate.
And the one thing that can be a roller on a drum and bass track is the bass, because you've got that misstep of the rhythm, and then the bass itself is rolling along at a completely different pitch. So the two don't interfere. There's a lot of middle frequencies that are overriding the drum and bass misstep going on, that are actually taking away the emphasis from it.
Yeah.
But it's a nice track because it rolls along.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't describe it as drum and bass.
No.
If I hadn't been told it was drum and bass,
I wouldn't
thought it was drum and bass. No, it would have just been a nice little track that rolls along.
Yeah. So I'm still going to give you like an 8.8 on it, Sticks. It's really, really good, but literally, it sounds like you're a techno producer trying to produce some drum and bass. Now then, I'm going to play you some drum and bass next because I believe, if Ken is to be believed, that his track is exactly what Lindsay is talking about. See, Jason Morris, I like it. It's an 8. Yeah, absolutely. It just doesn't feel like drum and bass.
Yeah, it almost didn't need that D&B bit at the end of it. If it could have just been a nice track. Because, as you said, don't make music that has a pigeonhole genre style.
Yeah.
Because then what we do, we're desperately trying to hammer it into that pigeonhole
style.
and it don't fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we bounce back with criticism, and that's not fair.
Yeah. Okay, so here is a drum and bass producer. Should I drop the 4/4? Absolutely, unless you're making Amen for techno stuff.
Let's do it.
There you go. Instantly.
Yeah. And there's nothing.
Let's do it.
Drums and bass. It's literally all there is.
With a
Let's do it.
And I would say, see, that rhythm to me isn't too complicated. I like it even simpler than that.
Let's do it.
Can you see how there's no 4/4 in this at all? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. The DJ just said, stickers, don't change anything, just don't call it D&B.
Yeah. But I think, Sticks, you actually want to be making drum and bass.
I would go back to even a simpler rhythm than that and start from that. Literally, where it's just...
It is a bit...
yeah, that's it. Because that's more jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas I like the really basic drum and bass where it's just...
Yeah.
So the snare is on the beat, but the bass drum is actually on the offbeat. I think I might be teaching Granny how to suck eggs. I mean, it's all pretty obvious, isn't it?
But can you see how this has attitude, whereas your track rolled along, Sticks?
But and the thing is, though, you can do drum and bass that doesn't have attitude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's still obviously drum and bass.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Touch Surfer says, also, here is a tip that might help. If you want 160 BPM, then make your tracks 80 BPM, for example. Yeah. Use halftime tempo when making jungle and drum and bass. Savage, mate. Savage.
See, I would describe this as jungle rather than
It's getting there.
Hey, man, that'll do. Come on, let's have the next one. This is just education.
No, this track's in the thread. I just bumped him up a little bit. Oh, yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, no, this one's in the thread.
Yeah. It's definitely drum and bass, but it pushed towards the jungle side. Yeah. I didn't realise. I thought you called it up.
Oh, no. No.
Of course, it's my manipulation.
Yeah.
There we go. See, if I'd actually read the screen...
This will turn a Hare Krishna into a bad boy. Okay, this is a contender for track of the night. Pro Tension and this guy. There's no 4/4 in this whatsoever at all. Almost crashed by mind manipulation. The wind up. You know what I mean?
It's beautifully predictable.
Yeah. I love it. My manipulation says almost lost this track. That is a shame. Beautiful. The journey in this is amazing, mate. What you says got a renegade type feel to it. Arang says he'd like to have sex to this track. I mean, that's a lot of moving around, mate.
Spinning ball of death and untitled in the title bar. Yeah, it really is that.
DJ Shade says this has train spotting vibes. Ah, yeah, that's.
I'm not going to argue. It's drum and bass.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of doubt, and contender for track of the night as well, and possibly a winner for track of the night as well.
The only thing I would say is it's a little bit too busy for my own personal taste.
I agree.
I like it more.
I get where you're
than
coming
that.
from. I get where you're coming. That was just the of the hi-hats. The rest of the journey on the track was beautiful. You added elements when you needed to, brought them out when you needed to. It just the whole thing was perfect.
This is the thing I always argue with Jim, isn't it? That I'm a simple soul. I like things to be quite open and.
Oh, you're going to love Jim's new track then.
Is it very
as
open?
Weird Monkey. Yeah. It's
right,
very
okay.
different. Very.
Okay.
I actually might have a copy of it somewhere. Okay. Jim, you still watching? If I've got a oh no, you didn't send it to me like that. Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's have a little bit more Sweet Mason.
I've got a record player. I like that you get to accompany all the songs.
Now is that was a very good rap track. That was a good hip hop track. You just
wrote. Oh no, you could put that out.
Copyright that.
You could put that on iTunes now and make 79p from someone downloading it.
Jeremy Clarkson beat books. Built to mash your mind up.
Where the hell's that bass coming from? Sweet Mason.
Jeremy Clarkson hasn't
really
because I find him hilarious. He's hating at the same time.
Elsa said the other day that she's pretty much the female version of Jeremy Clarkson, which is kind of worrying.
I can't talk and drum. I can't talk and drum. To be honest, I don't really like any of this electronic stuff, but I will admit, when it all comes together, the effect is
over the years, like go on, do the power slide.
Digging into the side of your head.
You've got to see the videos on this. I'm not playing them because I will get fucked over copyright on that. But most of these samples are actually from Jeremy Clarkson. Go on, do the power slide. More Swede Mason for your asses. That guy is fucking hilarious.
You're addicted.
I love meme tracks. I absolutely love meme tracks. Okay. Let's play Bad Intruder next. It's not by Swede Mason, but it's fucking hilarious. Okay, Space Beast, you're up next. Let's hope it's not. It's 19 minutes. So
play all of it.
Play all of it?
No, we're not going to be.
No, we're not going to play all of it. We'll play the first 5 minutes. played it, Jim, but you didn't send it to me as a WAV file or something. It was on SoundCloud, I think. Is that your phone?
No, that was a part of the track.
Was it?
Yeah, it was part of the track. That really just came out of nowhere,
Literally,
didn't it?
James Perry says, "Hey up everyone, how is it going, my man?" Again, like Space Beast is in your space rock,
oh yeah,
hippie, Hawkwind,
yes,
kind of
I like that sort of stuff.
Bed Intruder. Well, let's do one more from Sweet Mason before we end. And I think it's going to have to be Get in the Back of the Van. This one is insane. Space Beast, we'll have you on day 3 for Clownfest, I think. Clownfest 13. The kind of organic day. You need to tame your frequencies though, mate. Stinky Memorials, okay. Stinky is, or was, Space Beast dog. I got the pleasure of meeting this dog once, I believe, when I went over to Amsterdam and did a URL from there.
My mate Chris would love this sort of stuff as well.
I appreciate it, I just don't know when I'd listen to it.
It's the sort of music I'd have on pretty much all the time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily dance to it. I'd just have it on because I really like it.
Yeah. I guess it's like
music to listen to.
Yeah, for me, it's electro when I'm in the kitchen and I just want something to tickle my brain over. This would be for you, just to tickle your brain over.
Yeah, that's it.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Point 2 said, this is cool, but a bit zesty around the highs. Yeah, you need to tame your frequencies a little bit, fella. I feel like the batteries are dying in my... Hello. What's going on then?
Yes, very much. It has got an abduction feel about it.
Yes. So this is a memorial for Stinky the dog. I don't think we need to mark it. Jason Marsh says, close your eyes and feel its beauty.
Like space rock, but more electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It would have been really nice if there was a video to accompany this, because honestly, the studio is insane.
And yeah, there's some cool sound effects going on in there as well. And it's very much the sound that Hawkwind make between tracks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The intros to a track is very much like this sort of stuff. I had to bring Hawkwind in once, didn't I?
I'm surprised it's only come in the once.
I've been really sort of holding myself back. I'll be landing. I'll be taking off.
Yeah. Who knows?
Awkward.
God's like, I was just thinking awkward. Wayne, what did you retract? Your message has been retracted. Right, let's just knock it on, because it is a 20-minute thing.
Yeah, Hawkwind was good. Thank you, Wayne. I agree. Hawkwind nowadays, they're old men.
Yes. Yes. I find albums get worse and worse the deeper you get into a band.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with my mic. 1, 2. What is going on here? Do I need new batteries in my mic? Can you all hear me? Yeah. So I don't think we should mark that one. In respect for Stinky the dog. And Roger Jennings. Apparently Roger is trying to appeal to you, Lindsay.
D&B-ish. Where's that come from, that sample? Where have I heard that before?
Blimey, how loud is this going to get? Ish. I wonder when it's going to break down into some ridiculous sample or something, because that's usually his MO.
Yeah, I forgot the topic. Elephant there.
Arang says alien parts. Yes, this one we record to is the elephants. We went to one night and it was nothing but elephant noises.
It was all night, wasn't it?
Oh.
It's really warped, isn't it?
Drums are a bit lost under the elephant noise.
Can you imagine what this would sound like on a big
Roger, this is not schizophrenic enough for you.
There's a frog going on in there as well, isn't there?
Ribbit.
Yeah, it's a ribbit.
Is that a bullfrog going on?
It does sound like it.
Another one that's just going to end.
Yeah.
Literally, not even a tsh at the end of it. Fuck's sake, what is wrong with you people? Need to scoop around 120, 200. Roger himself says, I'm going to have to sling in a real elephant sound in there now, just at some point to top it off.
Yeah.
My Lindsay special, no schizo today. No, I was expecting schizophrenic.
Yeah.
He's trying to appeal to you, Lindsay.
Well, it's angry elephant sounds.
Yeah.
And proper sort of that. Yeah.
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 I'm not gonna
Any
argue.
criticism?
Actually, what people were saying, that it was what you said, that the rhythm at one point was completely overwhelmed by the elephant sounds.
Yeah.
Or the alien farts, whatever you want
Yeah,
to call
that
them.
literally is what I was going to say.
And the you know the two elements of the rhythm were basically a bass drum and a snare.
Yeah.
But the snare was actually quite musical. It had a tone to it. I would have preferred it to be a little bit sharper.
Yeah. And really cut through.
There we go.
Yeah, for me, it just needs to rejiggle in the because you're very proud of those bass noises, and it shows. Yeah, very proud of those bass noises. Other than that, you've got a good track there, and I think 808 is a good.
Elephants, bagpipes. Oh no,
DJ Jones, I fucking dare you! If anybody can do it and make it sound good, it's you. Okay, Roger, some more schizophrenia next time, please, mate. I don't say that very often, but more schizophrenia next time. Okay, we have a bonus track. And because it's Jim, I'll let it in. It's only 4.5 minutes long, so I was shocked, to say the least. Yeah, have you heard what Jim's been putting in recently? It's kind of like really acid core, really fast, and then he comes up with this. Not what I expected from Jim, like, at all.
Yeah, but Jim has this knack of surprising us.
Ah, yeah. And apparently this is done with something in Reason that you supply some kind of noise to it and it can turn it into just about anything. I'm like, was this a hand drum? And he's like, no, this is, I want to call it elements, but that's not the right thing. What did you use to make this one, Jim? Jim goes Japan, love it. It's funny enough, I said the same thing.
It does have a bit of a Japanese feel to it, doesn't it?
Jim will tell you the influence. Will says, I remember Jim saying that he loves percussion. Can hear that here, absolutely. That's the one, Object in Reason. know why, but I read Jorge's comment as Bagpuss tune. Got a funny story about Bagpuss. I know somebody who knows somebody who went out with the daughter of the creator of Bagpuss, and they had sex on set of Bagpuss, and he used Bagpuss to wipe his penis off afterwards. The actual Bagpuss. That is fucking sacrilege.
That's ruined.
Yeah, I know, right? Every time you see Bagpuss now, you know there are elements of some dude on Bagpuss. Daniel says he bagged that puss twice, right? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah, everybody's talking about Perplexer.
This is quite awesome.
Different, very different, and not what I expected from Jim at all. He's like, do I hear my new track? I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. And then he puts this on, I'm like, yeah, this is so different. Actually, I had to really like the sounds. It's Jim. Discord Dance coming up. Unfortunately, we can't put this into Track of the Night because it's a private track. It's like some kind of weird dream that just gets more and more intense as it goes on. MC Fanoon says Gamelan music.
It's got a world music feel to it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yenti says fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, you're scoring highly with this track. Really, really good stuff. Unfortunately, you cannot listen to that anywhere else other than the URL for the and with us talking over the top of it as well.
Wow.
Hey, Tads.
Yep, we really do. Social Dregs recording.
Japanese to Balinese gamelan. It says.
I'm glad somebody else picked up on the gamelan. Because when I was talking to Jim about it, it's like it's got some sort of Asian Eastern feel to it. It's like gamelan. I have no idea what that means. Is there some timing issues?
No, not sure. Trying to figure it out. Very woolly, of course.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
It's a sausage.
Yeah.
Straight across.
Dean, don't be sorry. Dean says, drums are muddy, sorry, flamming with the electronical beats. Yeah, absolutely. Don't be sorry. This is what this guy needs to hear if he's trying to improve the mix down on his tracks, right? Yeah, absolutely, Jason Marsh. Can somebody open the doors to the club so I can hear it properly? Absolutely. Yeah.
So what's wrong with the mix here? Tell me.
It's just a little bit muddy. There's no clarity in it.
Yeah, but what would you do to change that?
Strip it back to just the drums. Make the drums really punchy, and then bring everything up to it, but don't overdo it. Yeah. The bass is kind of heavy in there as well.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the high ends are lost within the bass.
Yeah.
So start with the drums. Get them as punchy as you fucking can.
So EQ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So EQing the separate tracks until you get the mix right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Again, start with the drums. The drums should always be the lead thing in your track.
Yeah, it does sound like there's a pillow on the speaker.
Yeah. And it's a shame because we really like the stuff that Social Dregs does, but it just needs to be clean. Like the snare.
Yeah, you can hardly hear it.
No, it sounds like hitting a wet box.
Yeah, and snares should really cut through the mix. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Jason, I believe, is asking for Scavenger Mix and Master service. So I will provide a link for that here. Hit Jim up. Whoa.
Yeah. That was massively distorted.
That was massive.
Yeah. Was that just in the red so much?
I think what the problem is, he's struggling for space in the track as it is, and so he wanted that vocal to stand out, so it just kind of upped the volume on it. But like you say, it's a sausage.
At the end of the day, rather than turning everything up, you need to bring everything down and then bring one element up, then another element up, until you get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's fighting. Master it. Yeah.
MC Fanoon says sound like real drums. Yeah, and we said this a couple of weeks ago for Social Dreg stuff. If you're micing up drums, get a fuck ton of mics on there.
Yeah.
One overhead mic is not going to pick up the clarity.
No. And at the end of the day, you can't afford a fuck ton of mics. You need one on the kick and one on the snare.
Yeah.
And then another one in the room to pick up the rest of it.
Yeah. And then you've got to mix that again. So you've then got three different sounding
at the absolute basics.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can hear.
There's a track.
Yeah. It's so mudded.
Yep.
Everything louder than everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop that one there.
Yep.
Like Lindsay said, what do you do to take that away from it? You start with the drums and you get them as crispy as you fucking can.
Yeah.
You make sure that snare's got to be fucking, it's got to be rocking your soul, that snare. Yeah. The highs of the hi-hats are lost in the mix. The bass is very, very rumbly. And that vocal sound was just way too much. So literally, take this back, strip it out, start with the drums, bring everything else in nicely, just a compliment, not over thingy it.
I agree. Arang says, one mic over each of the drums. Yes, but most people can't afford to have half a dozen mics.
Then you need a fucking 16-channel mixing desk. 16 mics.
Snare, kick, and then one in the room to record the rest.
Cymbals
because
and
if
stuff.
you can just get the snare and the kick in there, it'll lift it.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, micing up drums is horrible.
It's awful.
It's absolutely, and you're just setting yourself up for complications down the line. Like I say, if you've got 5 mics, then you have 5 separate sounds for one kit that you've got EQ to make them all sound like it's one thing. It's really, really hard to do that.
Yeah.
Really, really hard to do that.
Which is why when I do play drums now, I play electronic.
Yeah, because you just plug it into a mixer.
Much simpler.
2 ins and you're done, and you can record it all off.
I know it's not the same, but you can actually get it right in the mix then.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly.
Really easily.
Yeah. So I'm not going to mark this one, Social Dregs. I'd like you to rejiggle it in the mix stage.
Yeah. Talk to people.
Yeah, talk to people.
Learn and get the mix right, because I think there's a nice track there.
Yeah, there definitely is.
But only just make it out.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. 8 months old from Mechanical and a work in progress. But, like, already, can you hear the clarity? See, Half God, Half Beast says, kick, snare, 2 overheads and 2 close to the kit if you can. So that's 6 microphones. And if you're clever, you'll record them each individually. One?
You know how I feel about this. But at least it's not twice as fast. But having said that, listen to the audio separation. On
Yeah, oh yeah, it's clear. Oh my god. China Gabba. The tracks from this guy are usually quite minimal. Jorge, you still on? Because your track's up next. 3 tracks left. Oh yeah,
that's an interesting sound.
Really well. Excellent. Will says, not a genre I like, so I will not comment.
I'm with you, Will. It's not a genre I like, but
that is the beauty of the Clown Army.
Yeah.
I don't like this. It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say anything bad about it. I'm not going to bash it. I'm just going to say it's out of my comfort zone, so I can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
For me, right, I love the kick. I think the kick is amazing. I think the complementary sounds you've got that go with it are insane.
Buzzing synth.
Yes.
That's a proper sorted, isn't it? Distorted sorting.
Tollington's back. How's it going, my man? You've tuned in for like the last 3 tracks. See, now that I agree with. That's more in keeping in with the style of the track.
Well, it's a rave stab, isn't it, almost?
And that, it feels like chipmunk sounds to me.
It is.
Yeah. Time for change. Roger Jennings says structure setup is fine, but myself, I'd find a different main melody for it. Yeah, absolutely. The rave stabs worked. Touch Circle says kick is not in tune with the rest of the track. Okay, that was a weird one. Oh, stop. Love the kick. Didn't really like the high pitched sounds, so it's probably going to hit somewhere around a 7 for me. Lindsay, not going to say anything?
No, because it's outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
There were some of the sounds in there. There was a distorted sawtooth buzz synth sound that I thought, I like that, and I'm not sure why I like it, because it was a horrible sound, do you know what I mean? But it worked in the sort of in the environment of the track.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not the sort of music I like. I don't like those resonant kick sounds.
No?
No, with a slight bowl. I don't like that sound.
No?
At all. No, to me a kick is... I like dead kicks. Yeah. Dead kicks and sharp snares.
Okay.
But, you know, there we go. Personal taste and all that.
Yeah, personal taste. It was good to hear something a little bit banging from you.
And it was definitely bouncy.
Yeah, it really was. But just kind of missed our mark a little bit, I think. Okay, Jorge. This is one of the dudes that played first.
You
what
are
ad you getting?
not an egg.
No, we are not an egg. You're quite fucking correct.
It's twice they've told me I'm not an egg.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I definitely am not an egg then.
Well, I don't think I'm an egg. That always reminds me of Butters when they're, are you just an asshole? Well, no, I've got arms and legs as well. Anyway, this is one of the dudes that played first at the Dare to Rave event that I played at. Lovely guy. Met him for the first time. And he's now putting a track in for us to listen to. So apparently he's got a couple of them as well. So here we go. Free download as well. Looks like we got a lot of breakage going on in this one.
This bit's very quiet. Nice. Bass. Well, you know how it compared to the rest of it.
Yep.
I mean, I love that. What would you call it? Rising pitch crescendo type of sound.
Leaning towards Psy-trance? Leaning towards Psy-trance, am I right?
Oh, it's leaning towards Psy-trance, most definitely. But the yeah, the bass, that rhythmic bass sound is way loud.
Excellent. Lindsay's being sampled. Excellent. Excellent. Will says there are at least 6 people who forgot to hit like. Please do so. We'll help the channel. Absolutely.
Yep.
By the way, I'm hoping to have the lineup for Clownfest 13 done tomorrow, but life might throw something else at me.
Playful, wonky, adjust levels. I agree. This bit's lovely. It's brought right up, and that, what would you call it? It's halfway between a bass drum and a bass track. Here it comes. Yeah, it needs remixing, but it is a nice little Psy-trance track. It's definitely edging onto old Psy-trance, which is a good thing.
MC Fanoon, you don't know shit about Psy-trance. Got nothing to do with Psy-trance. Yes, it has, you fanny. It almost sounds like
it's
a kick drum is a bass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's halfway between a kick drum and a bass sound.
Yeah. Berserker says, gotta run peeps, great job everyone. See you all on the next one. No problem, fella. Yeah, I just think it needs a little shuffle in the mix stage. Yenti says, loving the vibe. Yeah, I agree. See, Jorge himself says it's actually made with Psy sounds.
Yeah, it's
absolutely,
like
absolutely.
Yeah. The rhythmic structure is not conventional when it comes to Psy-trance.
No.
But the sounds
are very Psy-trance.
Very Psy-trance.
I believe Jorge is saying of the bass and the drum, that will be the high cut on the kick. It sounds literally. It sounds like the bass drum is lending its sound to the bass itself.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
But it's much louder than the rest of the track. Something out of tune as well, but because it's quite quiet I can't make out what it is.
It works, the structure actually works, even though you've got 2 really massive breaks in there. It didn't feel off to me. DJ James says not bad ideas, just off levels.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, also Jorge say it's purposefully off key.
Yeah. All I would say, if the levels were all even, it probably would have sounded better.
Yeah. I'm not even going to read that out, MC Fanoon. You're talking right out of your back box at this point. Yeah, just need a good track. I'm going to give you an 8.3 on it, even though it had really long breaks in there. Just needs a little rejiggle in the EQ stage, I think.
I like that rise.
DJ Shade, I'm licking an 8.8 here. Just need to tune some sounds down. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let me stop that. Recently switched to FLP, so the next pieces are going to be more advanced with automation. Excellent.
Okay, good.
Fruity Loops Pro is that, FLP. There's a lot of people within the Clown Army that use Fruity Loops. Yenti does. Tim did for a long time. I think he still does, actually. So Fruity Loops is a very, very competent software piece. I hear you've got another track for us, Jorge. Chuck it in next week. Like I say, you're doing... I beg your pardon. What's going on? Thank you. Yeah, the very competent piece. Just needs a tiny little rejiggle in the... in the mix stage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, levels. Just bring your levels up just a little bit.
And bring the other levels down, because look at the wherever the bass kick comes in, look how flat it is.
Yeah.
Whereas everything else has got quite a lot of variation.
Did you do this on mobile, Fruity Loop mobile? So you were doing this on your phone?
Yeah.
If you were doing this on your phone, then I'm going to bump your score up to licking a 9. You know, that's very competent tune making for doing it on a phone. Like, honestly, computer music is going to be so much easier to make in the next few years. It just really is. I mean, we were talking about AI and how quickly it's becoming.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to.
Some people are going to be using it lazily, and other people are going to be using it to
wisely.
Increase their creativity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got into a massive rant last week about AI. I don't think I should do it again.
No. It's coming.
AI is coming.
More and more. Yeah. And we just got to accept the fact that it's going to be here, and we need to tame it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we need to make it work for us.
Yes,
really
for us.
Yeah, work for us. Yeah.
And I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
It's just going to take a little while to get used to it.
All right, a little bit more of Swede Mason. I know, right? Love that bit.
Stutter.
Yeah.
You like your stutters, don't you?
Really do. Bonus points if you can tell me where the vocal sample comes from. What are we pondering?
Where the sample comes from.
You don't recognise this? So yeah, if anybody, Lock Stock, no. James Brown, no. It's a cult classic.
Yeah, I know it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Shall I put you all out of your misery?
Go on then.
With Nail and I. Yeah, there we go. Gorgeous Roy got it as I was saying it. With Nail and I.
That's what I recognised it, but I just couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, with Nail and I.
Honest.
Honest.
No, really.
Okay, so Juicy Baby and Arang.
We need moves.
Yes. Scored very highly last week.
Who's this?
Arang and Juicy Baby. Okay. Yeah, my butt is hurting. Oh, my butt is hurting.
Talk to me, no dark clouds. Talk to me.
Yeah, that's their MO.
Talk to me, talk to me. What's going on with you? Talk to me. Release the dawn from you.
Talk to me like lovers do. Thank you very much, Sergio. Sammy Reyes has just put loads of emojis in. It's a lot of emojis.
Like that, we were just on the emoji page, just collapsed.
Yeah.
Dirty face.
I'm always gonna ride. Talk to me,
like lovers do.
no dark clouds.
DJ Shade says Marilyn Manson Phil.
It has got a bit of Marilyn Manson, although Marilyn Manson does tend to use more conventional.
Talk to me, releasing her from you, releasing off from you. Talk to me.
Voice, the expression is very Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
No dark clouds. No dark clouds.
I'm certain there's little there on the head.
Hey.
I should be able to mix and master,
Not create.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
You've got to use it more.
Yeah.
Take the drudgery out of creation.
Yeah.
Rather than the creation of it.
Yeah.
Little change.
No dark clouds.
I think we need it to get to a point where it can do just about whatever we want it to do.
Then we'll pick and choose what we want to use it for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's going to happen.
MC Fanoon says massive attack vibe. If Massive Attack were got. Brad Badger says track of the night. Happy to put it up for track of the night. It's 3 from tonight's show. Can't remember from last week.
A little bit self-indulgent. You know, it's fine.
Honestly, Flynn, you're such a fucking troll, it's not funny. Sure, track of the night. Even I didn't listen to the whole stream. Well, Joseph says you have a great voice, Juicy Baby. Anything you change about it? Oh, go on.
No dark clouds, no dark clouds, no dark clouds. That would have been perfect if she'd done it on the
Yeah.
It was this time.
Yeah.
Because she's being expressive.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that bit.
Yeah. Tied into the music. Yeah, I agree.
What it would have done, because she wanders away with emotion, but then it would have tied it back to rhythm, and then wandered away with emotion,
and you could have also had bigger hits on it whilst, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because then the music would have been it would have emphasised the emotion.
Yeah, I agree. I'm still going to give you good scores on that one. It's really not my thing, and like Lindsay said, it is a tiny touch self-indulgent, but that's the point of it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this one licking a 9, you know, and people are like, oh, we should put this in for track of the night. Yeah, I totally agree. But yeah, like Lindsay said, sometimes the vocals need to come with the hits of the music, and then you can tailor the hits of the music with it as well, so it has that little bit more impact.
Yeah.
Getting very good scores though.
Yep. Bang, bang, bang.
Alrighty then. We've already played that track. Oh Jesus, who put more in? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I thought that was the last track. I am wrong.
Okay, we got one more then.
Yeah.
I can manage one more.
When it comes to retirement advice, the last.
When it comes to retirement advice, nobody should be working. 9 minutes?
Okay, we're not going to be listening to all of this one.
Look at the fucking intro. Same thing.
Yeah, okay, that'll do.
Because I'm too cheap to pay for SoundCloud Pro.
Oh, see, I know you hate those voices. I love them.
Electronic, he lied. This is Psy-trance. Yep, there it is, Psy-trance. This is a work in progress on Not Mastered. This is the finished arrangement. The track would be my opening for a live set. I like it, my manipulation. Too smart to pay for shite cloud bollocks. Okay, I understand that you want this to be the intro to your set. That's way too fucking long. That whole bit there, 3 minutes and some, is way too fucking long. And like, if you handed this to a promoter, where do you think in the night that they're going to put you?
Yeah, funny enough, I just closed my eyes.
Sunrise, yeah, absolutely, or early on in the night. So it's very important that if you know where you want to be in the night, because like if I want a 2 o'clock in the morning main slot, so this is like I can't put you there, fella. We're going to be all Simon Cowell about this. It's a no from me.
I know, because you don't like Psy-trance.
No, especially the lighter end of Psy-trance.
Right. Okay. Bad Badger.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's troll.
Muting. I don't know about muting. I agree with him. The classic Psy bass line can drive me nuts.
Yeah.
But without it, it's not entirely Psy-trance. But I would still listen to it even if it wasn't there. When I'm at a Psy-trance do, and let's face it, I go to a lot of them. Yeah, I like it. But sometimes it can be a little bit relentless. Full on, I don't enjoy.
Really?
Yeah, full on Psy-trance, don't enjoy. I like hard Psy-trance, dark Psy-trance, or atmospheric, evocative Psy-trance.
Well, that's kind of where this one is.
To be perfectly honest, full on, you walk in there and you listen to a bit, you walk out for 5 hours, come back and it sounds like
exactly
the same fucking track. So, you know, and that's what I don't like about Psy-trance, but this has got a bit of a different feel to it, but it's still Psy-trance. I would just turn that bass line down a little bit. Just a little bit. I think that bass line's overused.
Yeah.
Having said that, it's got chord changes in it. And that's quite original for Psy-trance, because a lot of the time it cuts the same fucking sound over and over and over and over again.
Squirty, squirty flip-flops.
Squirty, squirty flip-flop, yeah. This is lovely. This is atmospheric Psy-trance, and I think it's very nice. I'll be listening next week. As much as I can, but as I said, I have problems, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm with Jason. Let's go and get a drink.
But yeah, I also say that this is definitely a dawn Psy-trance. This is the sun's coming up. No more bagpipes. I like that little line.
Baby says no. Tollington says maybe he would definitely eat his carrots to this.
That synth line is really nice, isn't it? I'm not talking to you, Mark. I know you won't like it. Yeah, the bass is the problem in this track, but that's Psy-trance. Well, it's the same fucking sound.
Yep.
But I just don't know what you do about it, because you take it away, it's not Psy-trance anymore. Which is sort of saying to me, I don't like Psy-trance. Acid techno.
Yeah.
But having said that, I've been to some Psy-trance nights where somehow it had filth, it had dirt, it was warehouse Psy, and that bass line wasn't as obvious or in your face. Maybe that's because then it wasn't Psy-trance. I don't know. I hate putting things in pigeonholes.
I feel that you should talk about this one.
Okay. This is pleasant, atmospheric Psy-trance that would be really good played at dawn.
You're swearing at me. Everything about that.
I know.
That statement.
But, you know, this is the thing. You've asked me to say, I'm not necessarily talking to you. I'm talking about the track.
Yeah.
It's a very nice track.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I'll always say it, that Psy-trance bass line, I'm a bit bored with it. But
yep.
You take it away and you've lost a lot of the
Side
core
feel.
of Psy-trance.
Yeah.
It's the ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum.
Yep.
And when I've been to gigs and it turns into what I would describe as warehouse Psy, it loses the ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, and it becomes
Yeah.
It's the same note even.
Yeah.
But instead of being ba-ba-bum, 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 it's
Yeah. Yeah.
The emphasis is different.
Yep.
It becomes more aggressive.
Yep.
I dance like an angry teddy bear to it.
Yep.
And I fucking love it. But is that because I don't like Psy-trance? I don't know. Tell me, people.
All right.
There we go.
If you're going to do Psy-trance...
See, this is full on.
Yeah.
This is full on Psy-trance. And it's alright, but I get bored with it.
The journey through this is just fucking insane.
But we're now 4 minutes overtime and I've got to go soon.
Yeah, I know. If you're going to do Psy-trance, this is how Psy-trance should sound for me. I gave Paul Flanger a 9 for that.
Yeah. It's a really good full-on track. And it's better than a lot of the stuff I hear.
Okay, so we haven't seen this guy for a while now, Barthoven.
He's cruel to me, isn't he?
He's making us stay. Right, the only thing I will say, Barthoven, is you really need a line-out recording. Yeah. Will says, I love the two of you. You have different opinions. It makes the show great. Exactly, right? But yeah,
there is a crossover.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But there's also some massive divergence as well.
Yeah. Touch Circle says, thank you everyone, except Mark. You were not like appealing to me for that track. 7-minute track. We're not going to play the whole thing. No, see, Touch Circle, that's wrong. I definitely won't be posting Psy-trance in here anymore.
No, please post it.
Why? Because it didn't appeal to me. Did you see all the comments in the comments section saying this is really nice, this is beautiful? At this point, you have to ignore everything I fucking say and listen to the rest of the army that are in the comments section just here. Because those are the people that you're appealing to. You're not putting in acid techno, you're not putting in 90s metal, you know? So... and music is a personal thing, but please, people, don't be afraid to put in tracks just because I'm not gonna like them. You're not appealing to me, you're appealing to your audience.
Yeah, which is all of you people.
Exactly, right?
In the thread.
Yeah, again, I believe this is recorded through the speakers on the Deluge, and although it's a very good representation of what's supposed to be coming out, the clarity is lost, so it means we can't mark this on how the tune sounds, how the sound design in it. All we can do is get a rough idea of how the track sounds, and we want to hear it clearer. It's great to see you back at the URL, but we want your recordings to be crisper, because like, right here the tune is massively loud, right, and I've had to turn it down a lot. You wait until the beat comes back in and it's just going to die again. See, Touch Circle says yes, I got great feedback. You did. See, and I've got to turn it down again. And this is simply because it's not a line recording in. So we can't actually mark the track.
Five tracks of Psy-trance. I love it. I really have to go, you know.
Yeah. So, is there anything you want to talk about about that track?
No, you were saying it all.
Yeah.
It's all down to levels and mixing and the way that you record it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell that there's no... He's got the headphones out going to him, I think. And then recording it via the speakers. I think we need clearer quality sound from you, my man. It's great to see you back, but we want cleaner, crisper quality recording so that we can actually get our teeth into market. Thank you very much for coming in and doing the show.
It's my pleasure.
One day I'm just going to leave you here on your own to do the whole bloody thing.
I would just die. No.
Oh, okay, so that is 307 done. Shout out 7 of 2024 done and dusted. There will be a new one going up on Monday, and I believe, let me just get my calendar. I believe, yeah. So we'll do a normal show on Tuesday, as usual. Hold on a minute, am I looking at that right? This is that day. It's the 30th, right? Yeah. So we'll be doing... oh, no, we won't. Okay, so the shout-out will be going up this Monday on the 6th, and then we will be in Sibby's studio on the Saturday.
On tour again.
Indeed, and then the following Tuesday, it will be the show again. So you have a good long time to get tracks in for the next show. Right, Lindsay's got to go, so I'm going to cut this pretty short.
I've got pianos to move tomorrow, so I need a decent night's sleep.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. And
Thank you, people.
Oh, it was a pleasure to have you in, Linz. It really always...
Oh, it's always good fun.
It literally is. Right, I'm going to leave you while I see Lindsay to the door with an excerpt from the weekend's festivities. Yeah, pleasure chatting music with you tonight. Always a pleasure chatting with Lindsay. Hopefully she'll be back in nice and soon. But we have to disappear.
I'll do my best, but things are a bit hectic at the moment.
Yes, I totally understand that. Things are a bit hectic here too.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah, it really, really does, of a good fucking social life. Right, so yeah, me and Lindsay are off. I'll see you Monday for the shout out. We'll see you in Sibby's in Sibby's studio on Saturday. I may do a stream on Tuesday, but I don't know yet. Right, we're off. It's been a pleasure. Listen to me ragging some kick drums. Catch you later.